Welcome in, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Welcome to my channel, Say It's Whole Tarot. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. For those of you returning, welcome back. Really do appreciate all of your likes and subscribes and support. I love hearing from you. So again, thank you so much for all of your support. My little channel is growing. So again, I really do appreciate it. That being said, here, Taurus, this is going to be your weekly. I did do it a little different this week. This is basically from July 7th to the 14th. So, but time is fluid. So whenever you click on this reading, if you're drawn in by the title, might be a message for you. So I did draw some messages about your person in love here, Taurus, and then I clarified with tarot. So I do apologize. I did already try and record this, and then there was no volume. So I was just like, ugh. Anyhow, I'm not going to redraw. I'm just going to like soldier on, as they say. So again, this is going to be for the week of July 7th to the 14th, give or take. Cross watchers, as always, if you're cross watching for Taurus, feel free to swap energies. And I do find sometimes with these cards, it picks up a little bit of both. So just keep that in mind. You'll know how you're feeling or whether or not this applies to you. So, all right, guys, I'm going to dive right in here. I'm just going to remove these because this was actions and feelings in the future. So the first card here that came out about your person in love, Taurus, the person that is on your mind here, the card that came out was, why do I deserve someone like you? So when I clarified this card here, Taurus, the Seven of Cups and the Star came out. So I feel like, this person looks at you with like stars in their eyes. I feel like this person finds you incredibly attractive. So, the Star can talk about wish fulfillment. So I feel like you've got it going on, I feel, for sure. Man or woman, again, don't get caught up in gender or anything, but I definitely, this person is incredibly attracted to you. And I feel like this person, wants to definitely spend more time with you, get to know you better here, Taurus. I feel like this person, is a little concerned in the back of their mind that you definitely might have like a lot of options here. And so again, I feel like that's why it's coming up on this card. Why do I deserve someone like you? Because again, I feel like, you do have a lot of options. You really have a lot going on, I feel, for you. For some of you, you might be kind of like renowned in some way, shape, or form, I want to say. I don't know. Anyway, it is the Star card. So some of you could have some, small fame, maybe just in your community or like whatever that might be for you. You could be on YouTube, who knows? I don't know. But I feel like this person definitely like has a lot of admiration for you here. I feel, Taurus. They are, incredibly attracted to you and definitely like wish fulfillment. So I feel like, you kind of are the full package, I want to say, and have a lot to offer. So again, I feel like this person, obviously everybody has insecurities, so don't pick on your person here or like, oh, why are they feeling like that? Because everybody has felt like that at some point, right? So we have the Chariot card and then the Ten of Wands. I feel like, this person that you're dealing with here, Taurus, I feel like that kind of makes them nervous here about this situation. I feel like almost this person in the past is usually the person that you're dealing with in love here, Taurus. I feel like they're normally the person who's kind of on the pedestal, or they're kind of like the person who's usually getting all the attention. So I feel like, the tables have kind of turned in some kind of weird way on the person that you're dealing with in love. And I feel like they're not used to that. They're not used to that, I feel. I don't know if it's just because like you make them a little bit nervous here, Taurus, when they're in your presence. And again, I feel like there is a little bit of that. I'm picking up on a little bit of that for sure. So, and the next question is, or the next card, pardon me, that came out was, why do I feel so lost? So I definitely feel like for some of you, this person is kind of like just gaining their ground here, wanting things to, I feel like, to move forward. So I feel like in the past, for some of you, this person isn't like maybe not experienced somebody like you here, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune can definitely kind of like pick on like a destined connection. So I feel like this person is, maybe a little bit more normally closed off, I feel, to love in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like with you, they are opening up, um, and being more open, I feel like, about their feelings. I feel like this person can feel like they can kind of just be themselves around you, Taurus. Whereas in the past, they kind of had this blockade around them, the Seven of Wands here. So this could have been, not really very open to love, but I feel like meeting you has kind of like changed them. I feel like this person though is still kind of keeping that under wraps. Like again, like I was mentioning earlier, I feel like this person doesn't necessarily want to let you know that that they're feeling a little bit like you've kind of knocked them off kilter, I feel. So they're feeling like this isn't the type of person that normally feels nervous in love. Like this, I feel like this person is normally very confident, but I feel like there's something about you that um, is special to them, and I feel like that's why they are feeling a little bit unnerved here. But I feel like with that high priestess here, they're trying to be kind of keep it under wraps, right? Like we have the Seven of Swords there, which really can talk about being strategic. So they're strategically not, letting you know like how off balance that they're feeling. So I feel like, this is the type of person that's not used to necessarily like thinking about somebody all the time, or like, and again, I feel like it's because, they're really attracted to you here, Taurus. I feel like this person really does like you a lot, or cares about you a lot, has a lot of feelings for you a lot, could possibly already be in love with you at this point. So again, I feel like it's more that energy, like feeling lost, like I don't know what to do here. I don't usually feel like this way about somebody. So I feel like this is a very special connection, not gonna lie. And again, I feel like there's a lot of attraction here as well. The bottom of the deck was the Lovers card. And the next card that came out was I Am the Man. So again, like I mentioned, I feel like this person normally is like very confident. Um, a very confident person. I feel like this person, when they walk in the room here, Taurus, they do kind of light everybody up. So I feel like this person has a great personality, is like very outgoing and like very sociable. I feel like they're very fun. I feel like this is the type of person that's fun and flirty, that kind of like brings a lot of energy to, any room that they walk into. And I do feel like you recognize this as well. So like I said, I feel like there's like a lot of mirroring going on between you and them. So this is the type of person, like you have to go, let's say you have to go do something that's not really a lot of fun, like going to the laundromat or something. And, you go with your person here, Taurus, and like you guys have a blast, you're killing yourselves laughing, you have a great time. And I mean, it's doing something mundane and like not a lot of fun, right? Like who wants to do laundry? But this is the type of person that, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's like they always have a fun time. They always make things fun, and they're very flirty. And so, yeah, they are the man or woman, right, in this instance. But I like it because I feel like, this is kind of the person that I feel kind of brings out your fun side here, Taurus. So, or as kind of like partners in crime, almost, I want to say. I feel like with these two people, they're kind of looking at each other here, like, I've got this, you've got this, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a lot of fun. I feel like you have a lot of fun with this person, Taurus. All right. So the next card that came out was They Have Hurt Me. So I definitely feel like your person, who doesn't have had, previous trauma from childhood. Like nobody's had a great, I don't know. I mean, I guess there is some people out there that feel like they had a great childhood, but I feel like the majority of people, eh, meh, maybe not so much. So I definitely feel like the person that you're dealing with here in love here, Taurus, I feel like definitely like on the maternal side, it could be paternal as well. Don't get caught up in gender, but they did come out as the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, the person that, possibly hurt your person the most was like some sort of like maternal figure in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this person, when they were growing up, I feel like there was definitely possibly a lot of, drinking going on, and or, that Three of Cups, and this created a lot of arguments. So a lot of arguing. So I feel like this person definitely had, maybe not the best childhood in some way, shape, or form. Again, take it how it resonates. That's a pretty specific message for some of you. And I feel like it was really on both sides, like both parents, if I'm being honest. Because this card came out as well. It says people don't believe in me. I'm just going to move these over. And when I clarified that card, the Ten of Swords came out, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. So I don't know if this is you or them, Taurus, but definitely, somebody kind of this kind of really gives me the energy of like somebody killing somebody's dreams, right? Like you saying you wanted to do XYZ, and then somebody like, oh, you can't do that, or like you'll never get in, or like that kind of mentality. So I feel like this really did hurt this person that you're dealing with here in love, Taurus. And again, this person was very cold, like a very cold, aloof, kind of pragmatic person. It could have been an Aquarius, because or an air sign in some way, shape, or form, or this person could have had air in their chart. But I feel like, knowing these things about your person, I'm not trying to, like expose them or like anything like that. This is more about having a better understanding of why people behave in a certain way. So I feel like the more you kind of like come at somebody with compassion and love in your heart and understanding, I feel like gives you a better sense of where this person is coming from, or like why this person might react a certain way, or why something might be triggering to them, right? Or so kind of knowing these things, I feel just kind of I feel opens your heart to being more compassionate and being more understanding, especially when you have a come into your first, argument as a couple, or your first kind of disagreement. So I feel like, having a better idea of what somebody's background and or what they've gone through, if they haven't necessarily shared these things with you, just kind of gives you, I feel like it should give you extra compassion and understanding as to maybe why they act in a certain way. So hopefully that helps you guys. That's kind of why I chose to do these cards. But the last card here, Taurus, was I'm obsessed with you. And again, I'm not getting anything crazy off this card. Basically, the Six of Pentacles came out. So I feel like this person is wanting to spend more time with you here. They're looking for reciprocity for sure with you. I feel like this person does want to go slow though. So, because the Knight of Pentacles came out, and I feel like this person is definitely curious about you here, Taurus. They want to learn more about you, learn about what makes you tick, what makes you happy. And again, this person is wanting to put in the time and the effort, and this person is reliable. So I love that. Nine of Pentacles to me is like slow and steady wins the race, and somebody who always shows up, somebody who is going to be there for you, somebody who has your back, somebody who's loyal. So, which are all amazing attributes in my mind for a partner, for sure. So, when I asked about your feelings here, Taurus, because I kind of wanted to get how you're feeling, especially if I'm talking to a cross watcher. So we got the Three of Wands and the Justice card. So this person might have Libra in their chart. Again, doesn't have to, but so I feel like you've been waiting here, Taurus. I feel like you've been waiting for somebody to kind of like roll up on your beach here. And I feel like this person, I feel like you're on some level, you almost feel like you don't deserve this person in some way, shape, or form as well. So again, a lot of mirroring. And then with that Two of Wands, really looking to the future, I feel like you see the potential in this person, this relationship, and you're really wanting to kind of like go for it here. I feel like this person also makes you feel really good. So I feel like you actually both do that for each other, which I love. So, because I feel like, when you're in a relationship, you should be at equals, and you should be like equally giving to each other, equally like, make each other feel good and have fun together. And, it should be balanced, right? So I love that, because that's really showing that it is balanced here with the Justice card. So So I think that's great. I feel like this is really going to be, I feel like it was a little bit surprising to you and or them as well, perhaps when you met this person. And then finally here in their actions, I asked about this person's actions towards you, Taurus, in the next little bit. So we got the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, this person already has quite a lot of feelings for you here, Taurus. So do know that. But I feel like, this is really the energy of like, well, I can't tell Taurus how I feel already. Like it's that kind of energy. So I feel like this person really does already, really care about you. And yeah, I feel like they know that like it's too early in the relationship here to really let you know how they feel. But I feel like this is already off to a great start here, I feel, between you and them. So I love it. And then, like I mentioned earlier, the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck. So, which is a really sweet, kind, loving, caring connection. So I love this for you here, Taurus. It looks like it's going to be, I don't know, like the summer of love for you here with your person here. So I love it. We'll see if it continues on in your next weekly. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And if it did resonate, if you could hit the like button, that's kind of how it lets me know that it resonated. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Take care.